Hello, and thank you for tuning into this week's Mayor's Update. As always, we have a lot of important information to share with you, so please feel free to share this video with your friends, family, relatives, and anyone else who you think might find this information helpful over the course of the coming week. Even with the heat of summer, things are still trudging along here in the Chair City, and it was quite a busy week. We had a visit from United States Senator Ed Markey. Senator Markey came to tour the downtown, visited with the owners of Bria Coffee, and toured their future site over at 25 Main Street. Construction is starting to move along there too. They'll be beginning their demolition of the interior soon and start their build out of the inside. The senator then joined us through a walk of the downtown to talk about some of the different projects that are planned through the downtown area that we've received federal funding for through our road safety grant that we received from the Safe Roads and Streets for All program. And then the RAISE grant that the city received as one of 3 places in Massachusetts to receive it, to look at increased methods for parking and mobility in the downtown, and the design of a new 4-story parking garage somewhere in the downtown, right now planned for the West Street parking lot. But part of that study is set to determine whether or not the West Street parking lot is the best place to put that, or if we could do it in another location around the downtown area. So I want to thank Senator Markey for his continued partnership with the city of Gardner, for taking the time to come see what we're doing out here in Gardner, and his continued support throughout the year, even if he's not visiting. His office has been quite helpful in helping us with getting letters of support for our federal grant applications, different federal programming that is being offered, different things like that that's taken off. So it was great to be able to show that and put a picture to the words rather than just seeing something on a piece of paper, actually experiencing and seeing what it is firsthand. So it was great to see that happen there too. We also have some new additions to the downtown that we were able to show off when the senator was here, but if you've been driving in the downtown, you may have seen them as well. Local photographer Alex Lucier and local artist Chris Bomingen partnered together to make the new murals that you've been able to see on the new trash cans throughout the downtown. A couple years ago when we first got those trash cans, one of the things I said was I wanted to put something on the sides of them so they look less like just plain blue boxes in the downtown, or large mailboxes in some cases. So we were able to take about 60 pictures that Alex Lucier donated to the city and make mural wraps out of them. So we were able to put vinyl wraps on the sides of those trash cans so you can see different scenes from all around Gardner. Every picture that'll be put up was taken in Gardner itself at various locations. So it's great to be able to, use local artists' talent and show that off right in the heart of the downtown, but also take pieces of the city that aren't in the downtown and bring them into the heart of the city that way, so that people who are traveling in the area can just see what Gardner has to offer, no matter where you are in the city. So thank you very much to Alex and Chris for getting that project off the ground. About 7 of the trash cans were done so far. We do have to wait a little bit for the rest of them to get done because the adhesive and the application paper that has to be used to put the vinyl onto the trash cans themselves is back ordered. But we got to start them down, and we'll get to the rest before the end of the summer. So thank you very much to those individuals, and hope you enjoy them as you're driving around the downtown area. The DPW was hard at work recently. They finished the front 9 of Gardner's new disc golf course. The pins and the tee boxes are now all done. For those 9 holes, the DPW has been reassigned for certain other road projects and other projects throughout the summer, and then probably in the fall you'll start seeing more construction there on the back 9 of that disc golf course. But it's great to see Gardner add that amenity here over at Bailey Brook Park. We've gotten a lot of great feedback so far from people, so if you haven't checked it out, I do highly recommend it. The path of the disc golf course also acts as a path to the Bailey Brook lookout that was constructed when that park was created there too. So if you're looking for a way to access that lookout bridge, that's a great way to check it out too. So thank you very much to Gilbert Gravel in particular from the DPW, who's been spearheading that project, and it's great to see so many people involved in that. Also big shout out to Benjamin Tucker, Gardner firefighter, who's been our disc golf consultant and making sure that the disc golf course is laid out the right way. So for this year we'll have the first 9 holes, and next year we'll get to an 18-hole disc golf course here in the city of Gardner over at Bailey Brook Park off of Leo Drive. This weekend we have a lot of events happening in Gardner, so we want to remind you all. First off, we want to remind you that the Gardner Farmers Market is taking place at Waterford Street School. Last year, apparently, I accidentally slipped and said June 20th, but it is July 20th, so that is this coming Saturday. We will have the Farmers Market back over at Waterford Street School from 9:30 in the morning to 1 p.m. The market features everything from 20 plus vendors, live music, coffee, lemonade, locally grown produce, fresh cut flowers, local made baked goods, local meats, eggs, cheese, crafts, and more. So thank you very much to Erica Bossi and her team for putting on the Gardner Farmers Market. It's great to see how successful the first one was, and great to see, hopefully we'll see you all at the second one. Again, that's going to take place on Saturday from 9:30 in the morning to 1 p.m. Also taking place this weekend on Sunday, the Patriot Riders are having their annual American Day in the Park to thank our veterans. This is a free event that takes place on Sunday the 21st from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Gardner Fish and Gun Club, located at 538 Clark Street in Gardner. The event features live music, raffles, games, and a barbecue. So if you are around the area and looking to thank our veterans, that's a great place to go out. And I want to thank the Patriot Riders for doing this event each and every year. Also taking place this Sunday is the annual Wildcat 5K to benefit the school's booster club for our cross-country and track teams. This will be held at Gardner High School beginning at 9 a.m. There is a 1 mile kids run at 8 a.m. The track fee for that is $10. The Wildcat 5K is going to take place at 9 a.m. The starting line is at the crosswalk in front of the school doors at Gardner High School. There are age awards and team awards, and the race will benefit, again, the Gardner track and cross country teams. For more information, you can visit wildcat5k.racewire.com or wildcat5krace.org. The 11th annual Greater Gardner National Night Out is scheduled to take place on Thursday, August 8th from 5:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Gardner High School. Again, this is taking place at the practice field in between Gardner High School and Gardner Middle School, as it has the past 3 years. We outgrew the space at Monument Park where it had traditionally been held, so we're over at the high school and the middle school now. This event is sponsored by the Gardner Community Action Team, the Gardner Police Department, and the City of Gardner. For more information, you can contact our city's prevention coordinator, Veronica Patty, and our health department at vpatty, P-A-T-T-Y, at gardner-ma.gov. The Gardner Health Department would also like to remind everyone that Saturday, July 20th, this coming Saturday, is Household Hazardous Waste Day that will be held at the Gardner Transfer Station at 744 West Street in Gardner from 9 a.m. to noon. Registration is no longer required, so it is just a walk-in event for Household Hazardous Waste Day. And again, that'll take place on Saturday from 9 a.m. to noon. August is right around the corner, so we'd like to remind everyone about International Overdose Awareness Night and the Night of Hope that will take place on Wednesday, August 28th from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. at Monument Park with a luminary lighting ceremony that will immediately follow that will take place over at Gardner City Hall. More information on that will come later on as we get closer to that event. And that concludes this week's Mayor's Update. As always, if you have any questions on anything happening in the city at all, please feel free to reach out at any time. Normally, again, if we get over 90 degrees, we will open our cooling centers like we did this week at the Gardner Library. There were some issues with the air conditioner over at the Gardner Police Station where we normally have our cooling centers, so we were able to bounce that over to the Gardner Library this week. But as we get, this warmer weather, we'll be sure to open those cooling centers if we need to. Keep an eye out on the city's social media platforms and all of our media outlets to let you know when all of that's happening. And if you have any questions on anything happening in the city at all, you can always feel free to reach out to my office at any time. Thank you very much, and have a great day.
I'm Senator Ed Markey. I'm here with Mayor Nicholson, all the leaders of the city of Gardner. This city has a beat in its step. It's receiving disproportionate amount of federal funding than other communities its size in our country, and it's for transportation, it's for small business, it's to create a vision of Gardner for the 21st century that's even better than any of the preceding centuries. And that's what I feel walking around, just a community that has come together to really just transform this community and to make everyone proud but prosperous at the same time.